Hi kids! Hello mom and dad! Hey everyone! Welcome once again to Mathematics for Humanity episode number 2. And for this episode, we're going to do addition from simple numbers to large numbers. Okay, let me just adjust everything. So we'll now start. By the way, in this session, you'll be learning how to convert messages to mathematical expression. You're also going to learn how to add numbers, know the rules of addition, adding by representation, and vertical addition. So let's start with converting statements or questions to mathematical equivalents. So you have here 9 plus 5 plus 7 is 21. O 9 plus 5 plus 7 kay 21. So in mathematical expression, that would be symbolized by this one. 9 plus 5 plus 7 equals 21. The next is a question. What is the total if 5 is added to 14? So your mathematical equivalent for that is 14 plus 5 equals. So that's it. The next is, what is 102 plus 16? And the mathematical equivalent for that is 102 plus 16 equals. The next statement is 45 more of 57 is 102. Your mathematical equivalent for that is 45 more of 57 is equal to 102. Then the next is a question. What is 7 more than 89? So you can convert that into a mathematical expression that's adding 7 plus 89 or 89 plus 7. The next one here. What is the total of 10, 5, 1007, and 812? So your mathematical expression for that would be this one. 10 plus 5 plus 1007 plus 812 equals. So I hope you've learned how to convert statements to mathematical expressions, because converting statements will be very helpful in solving problems, worded problems. Later on, as we end this session, you will know, or I will present to you some worded problems. So what is addition? Addition is symbolized by this one, a plus. If you see that, that is addition. So addition is the act of the combining of the numbers of the same specified objects. This means that you can only add two things specifically. Like this one, this means that you cannot add apples to oranges. But you can have them all. Later on, you will know what I mean about that. So consider this. In a room, there are 6 girls and 10 boys. Which could be the perfect question for this? Let's check. How many students are there? Is that correct? No, this is not correct. Why is that? That is not correct because you don't even know if the boys and the girls there are students. They could be like 2 years old, or 3 years old, or 4 years old. So that's not the correct question there. How about how many kids are there? This could be the correct specific question. Because why? Girls and boys are kids. And the third question is, how many are there? That is not, again, the right question for that. Because there are 6 girls, 10 boys, but the room could also contain their parents, or the doctor, or if they're in a game room, the staff of the game room. So the correct question for this specific question for that problem is, how many kids are there? Here are simple rules of addition. The first rule is the number 0, if added to a number, gives the same number. Let's look at the examples. You have 0 plus 21 is equal to 21. Or 207,345 plus 0 equals 207,345. 0, the third one is 0 plus 207,345 is equal to 207,345. Looking at the last two examples, you can actually interchange the numbers that you're going to add. So it could be 5 plus 0 equals 5, or 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. That is an important thing to remember. So anything that's added to 0 gives that anything. The next rule is the number 1, if added to a number, gives the next or the succeeding number. For example, 86 plus 1 equals 87. Again, you can interchange the numbers that you are adding. So 1 plus 86 is also equal to 87. You can interchange, as I've said, the two numbers that you're going to add. Or you may be adding 4 numbers. You can also interchange the order of those numbers if you add them. So let's apply the rule of addition. Say, for example, ejemplo, 5 plus 7 or 5 plus 7 equals, let's do it the long method. So we start with 5 plus 1 equals 6. Because if you add 1 to a number, that gives you the next number. How about 5 plus 1 plus 1? This is, of course, this one is 6, which is this, and you're adding 1. So 6 plus 1 would be 7. And then, but this could also be 5 plus, if you add 1 plus 1 gives you 2. So this one is also correct. Okay. The next one. You have 5 plus 2 plus 1. What is 5 plus 2 plus 1? 5 plus 2 here is just equal to 7. So that is 7 here. And you're going to add 1. But also, you have 5. 2 plus 1 is also equal to 3. So it's the same. 7 plus 1 is the same as 5 plus 3. But what is 5 plus 3? Or what is 7 plus 1? When you add 1 to a number, it gives you the next number. That's 8. So 5 plus 3 is also 8. Let's check the next statement. 5 plus 3 plus 1 is equal to, what is 5 plus 3? This is equal to 8. And you're adding 1 here. But also, you have 3 plus 1 here. So you can retain the 5, and then 3 plus 1 will give you 4. So 8 plus 1 is equal to 9, because if you add 1 to 8, will give you 9. And also 5 plus 4 is 9. Let's check the next statement. Five plus 4 plus 1. What is 5 plus 4? 5 plus 4 is 9. So you can put a 9 here for 5 plus 4. Plus 1 here. And so you are adding 1 also to 9. 1 plus 9 is giving you 10. But look at here. You can also write this as 5. You retain the 5 here. You retain the 5. But 4 plus 1 is also 5. Because if you add 1 to 4, will give you 5. This is also 5 plus 5 equals 10. The next statement. You have 5 plus 5, which is this one, is equal to 10 plus 1. So you have 10 plus 1 is 11. But this is what? 5 plus 1 is 6. So you can also write that as 5 plus 6. Here. Five plus 6 is also 11. 10 plus 1 is also 11. Now, the last statement. 5 plus 6 plus 1 is, what is 5 plus 6? 5 plus 6 is 11. So you have 11 here. But you are adding 1 plus 1 here will give you 12. 11 plus 1 is 12. But also, you have this. 6 plus 1 is also 7. So 5 plus 7 is equal to 12. That's how you apply the rule for addition. But this rule, or applying every rule to every statement that you can see in here, will take you so much time. But you know that 5 plus 7 equals 12. Let's take a look at another method. What is, or 5 plus 7 equals, here's another method. You can write 5 here, you can write 5 equal to 4 plus 1. But 4 you can write as 3 plus 1 plus 1 for the 1 here. Then you know that 3 is also 2 plus 1. So you have 2 plus 1 for 3, and then plus 1 plus 1. But how about 2? 2 is also 2 is equal to 1 plus 1. So you can write your 2 here 1 as 1 plus 1, and then you add plus 1, and plus 1. So in other words 5 is equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. There are 5 ones. 5 ones. Now, how about for 7? Again, you apply the rule. For 7, this is equal to 6 plus 1. And 6 you can write as 5 plus 1. And 5 you can write as 4 plus 1. And 4 you can write as 3 plus 1. 3 you can write as 2 plus 1. And then 2 you can write as 1 plus 1. So applying the same rule, you will get, for 7 you have, you have 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now you are going to add them. So 5 plus 7, you have, this is our 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 7. So now you're going to add all of them. You're going to add all the ones. So it will just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 ones there, because there are 5 ones here, and then you have 7 ones there. And so when you count the ones on the next statement, there are 12 ones. Now, what is 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2, which is this one. What is, then you have, there, since you added 1 and 1, you now have left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 ones. Now, in this statement, you have 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. And then you're left with how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones added to 3. But again, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. And so you have only how many ones left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's also the same number of ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You repeat the process every time. And then you will get this one. So by adding 4 plus 1 until you consume all the ones, 4 plus 1 is equal to 5, 5 plus 1 equals to 6, 6 plus 1 is equal to 7, 7 plus 1 is equal to 8, 8 plus 1 is equal to 9, 9 plus 1 is equal to 10, and then 10 plus 1 is equal to 11, and then 11 plus 1 is equal to 12. Finally, you have the answer 12 for 5 plus 7. So you have 12 for 5 plus 7. So that's how you add, by applying the rules. But this rule is very time consuming. You spend a lot of time. So we better go to another method. Adding numbers using boxes and object representations. Now, what is 6 plus 3? We can actually do this by representing objects to number 6 and number 3. So for example, 6, you write 6 the same symbols for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for 3, you have 1, 2, 3. So you count them all since you are adding them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 6 plus 3 is 9. Then for this one, you have 7 plus 4 plus 0 plus 5 plus 9 equals, then you write some symbols here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you have here 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for here you have 0, so there's, you don't write anything. And for 5 you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 9 you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then when you add them, you just count all of the symbols that you put on the boxes. So here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So The answer is 25. The answer is 25. Let's go to the next one. How about 12 plus 0? So you can write 12 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then for 0, you have nothing. So that's the total number of symbols that you draw there is 12. Because if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. As I've said, this is also the rule that we mentioned earlier. Adding 0 to a number gives the same number. This one. 0 plus 8. So you don't draw anything under the 0. But here you have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you just add all the symbols that you've drawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the answer for this is 8. As I've said, if you add 0 to a number, that gives you the same number. Now let's go to the next one. How about this? You have 11 plus 13. Let's do this. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's 24. 24. 11 plus 13 is 24. Or 11 plus 13 is 24. Now let's go to the next one here. Oh, we're adding the same number, but in reverse order. The first one we had 11 plus 13. And the next one is we have 13 plus 11. So again, we do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And for 11 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You have 24. Look, it's the same answer here. So this means that when you add two numbers, it doesn't matter the order of adding the numbers. So you can add 11 plus 13 gives you 24, and 13 plus 11 gives you the same 24 as the answer. So by now, I hope that you've learned how to add. Now let's go to the vertical addition. Here it is. Let's start with 25 plus 42. So how do we do this? Let's Draw some boxes and then rewrite the numbers vertically. We have 25, then 42. You have to add them. This will give us, that will give us 5 plus 2. If you don't know how to add, you just write the symbols 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 2. You count them all, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 7. And now you have, later on I will show you a colored the colored version of what I'm writing here. So you have 2 plus 4 is 6. So you will have 67. This is the answer. How about 57? 57 plus 86. Here, how do you do that? You have 7. So if you don't know how to add yet, you can represent the symbols for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just count all the dots. So this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is 13. So you write 3 here, and then on this box you write 1 as 13. Then what is 5 plus 8? 5 plus 8 you can represent by dots. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's the same, 13. So what you do is you write the 3 here and then the 1 on the other box. You have to add these two, and then you have the final answer as 3. 3 plus 1 equals 4, and you will now have 143 as your answer, or 143. How about we reverse the order for 2-digit numbers being added? So you have you have 86 plus 57 is, what is 6 plus 7? 6 plus 7 is the same as here in reverse order, but you can write 13 again, 13. Then for 8 plus 5 you also have 13, so you write the 1 in this box and the 3 on this box, and then you add the same thing. You will get 3, 4, and 1. Then how about this? How about this one? 276 plus 382 plus 649. Let's add them. 6 plus 2 is 8, and plus 9 is 7. So you write 7 here. No, 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 9 is 17. So you write the 7 here and write the 1 here. Now, 7 plus 8 is 15, plus 4 is 19. So you write 9 here and 1 here, and then you put a plus sign there. Here you have 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 6 is 11. So you have 11 here. Then you write a plus sign there. And then the final answer would be 7. What is 9 plus 1? 9 plus 1 is 10. But you cannot write a double digit on a box. So you write the 0 here, and then you write the 1 here. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 plus 1, and then you bring down the 1 here. So finally, your answer would be 7, 0, 3, 1. Your answer will be 1,307. Isn't that easy to add? We're now adding larger numbers. Now, let's look at this example. By the way, this is the colored calculation of the previous example. You have 25 plus 42 is 67. 57 plus 86 is 143. That's the same as 86 plus 57. It's also 143. And then you have 276 plus 382 plus 649 is equal to 1,307. Now let's take a look at this. How about these numbers? How do you add them? We write them vertically, but the rule is that you should place this in the same line of boxes: the units digit, the tens digit, the hundreds digit, the thousands digit, the 10,000s digit, the 100,000s digit, and so on. So for this example, we have 2,010 plus 54,762 plus 895 plus 6,273 plus 95 plus 941,381. A big number, isn't it? And so many numbers to add. So let us calculate this. Now, what is 0 plus 2? We start here. 0 plus 2 is 2, plus 5 is 7, plus 3 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16. So you write 6 here and then the 1 in here. Then you now add the second column. Starting with 1 plus 6 is 7, 7 plus 9 is 16, 16 plus 7 is 23, 23 plus 9 is 32, and 32 plus 8 is 40. So you write 0 here and 4 here, and you have to write the plus sign. Now, the third column to the left. You start with 0 plus 7 is 7, plus 8 is 15, plus 2 is 17, plus 3 is 20. So you write the 20 here. Okay. And then you have, for the next column to the left, you add 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 6 is 12, plus 3 plus 1 is 13. So you have 13. Then the next column, you only have two numbers, 5 and 4. You sum them is 9. And then finally on the last column to the left is 9. So finally, what is the answer? Here. You bring down the 6. 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 4 is 4. 3 plus 2 is 5. But here you have 9 plus 1 is 10. So you just write the 0 here, and on the other box the 1 for the 10. And you bring down the 9. This is plus. So finally, this is a slow addition, but if you do it, surely you do it perfectly. So this is 6, 1, 4, 5, 0. 9 plus 1 is 10. So your answer would be 1,005,416, or 1,005,416. Let's go to the next one. This is the colored calculation of the same example as before. So you add 2010, 54,762 plus 895 plus 6,273 plus 95 plus 941,381, and you do the process that we did, and you'll get 1,005,416. So how about adding many and large numbers? So for this one, you can, as I've said, if you write them vertically, you should align the numbers of the last digit in one column. So you have 67, 519, 67,519. Then you have 49,654, and then you have 26,886. What is the sum if you add them? So here you have 9 plus 4 is 13, plus 6 is 19. So you write the 1 here and the 9 here. And then 1, starting with 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 8 is 14. So you write the 1 here and then 4 here. And then the next column, you have 5 plus 6 is 11, plus 8 is 9, plus 8 is 19. So you write the 1 here and then the 9 here. And then you have 7 plus 9 is 16, plus 6 is 22. And then you have 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 12. So you have here 1 and 2. Finally, we have you bring down the 9, you bring down the 4 plus 1 is equal to 5, 9 plus 1 is 10, so you cannot put two numbers in the box, so you have 0, and you have 1 here, and then you have 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, and then 2 plus 2 is 4, and then you bring down 1. So finally, our answer would be 9, 5, 0, 4, 1. So our answer for adding 67,519 plus 49,654 plus 26,886 is 144,059. So that is our answer. So just practice the method that is taught here, and you don't have to worry about adding very large numbers. The next one here, you have 5 million. You have 5,865,049. And then you add that to 36,809,705. What is the sum? So, what is 9 and 5 is 14. You write the 4 here and the 1 here. Then 4 plus 0 is 4. And then 0 plus 7 is 7. 9 plus 5 is 14. Again, you write the 4 here and the 1 here. 6 plus 0 is 1. 6 plus 0 is 6. And then 8 plus 8 is 16. So you write 6 here and the 1 here. Then 5 plus 6 is 11. And then you bring down the 3 because there's no number above the 3. So you have 3 plus 1 there. So finally, we have, you bring down the 4 here. 4 plus 1 equals 5. Then you bring down the 7. You bring down the 4 here. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. And then you bring down the 6. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then 3 plus 1 is 4. So finally, you will have 42,674,754 as the answer for adding 5,865,049 and 36,809,705. So you are now capable of adding large numbers. So this is just the colored version of the example that we did. 67,519 plus 49,654 plus 26,886 will give you 144,059 or 144,059. And then when you add 5,665,049 plus 36,809,705, you will get 42,674,754 through the method that we used to add in the previous example. Now, finally, we've come to the part where you are going to solve problems that are expressed in words, not symbols. Here, we try to read the first problem here. Maria has 5 mangoes. Luisa has 3 avocados. Lito has 4 bananas, and Marco has 2 mangoes, 4 avocados, and 3 bananas. How many mangoes are there? The question is specific to mangoes. So you just add the number of mangoes. The next question is, how many avocados are there? So the question is specific to avocados. And so you just add all the avocados. How many bananas are there? The question again is specific to bananas. So you just add the bananas there. But the last question here is, how many pieces of fruit are there? All of them are fruits. So it's specified that it's fruits. What is the answer now? Because you have mangoes is a fruit, avocados are fruits, and bananas are fruits. So by now you can think how to answer this question. Pila ka buok mangga, pila ka avocados, pila ka plátano or bananas or saging, or pila ka pieces nga prutas nga naa diha nga nga naa kang Maria Luisa, Lito, and Marco. The next one is this problem. The kids were given some money. Ang mga bata gitagaan og kwarta. Anna received 25 pesos. Juana was given 32 pesos. Abigail received 23 pesos. While Ricardo received 19 pesos only. Enrique received 36 pesos. And Anthony was given 51 pesos. And now the question is, or the questions are, how much money do the girls have? So who are the girls there? We have Anna, Juana, and Abigail. And then the next question is, how much money do the boys have? We have 3 boys also, Ricardo, Enrique, and Anthony. And the last question is, how much do they have in all? It's specified that how much money do they means Ana, Juana, Abigail, Ricardo, Enrique, and Anthony. So I think that you can solve that problem easily. And the last problem is, Rebecca has 20 green apples and 5 red apples, while Javier has 17 big oranges and 43 small oranges. Now the question is, or the questions are, how many apples has Rebecca? It did not specify green or red, it just said apples. So, how many apples has Rebecca? How many oranges has Javier? It didn't specify if it's big or small orange, but only how many orange has Javier. The next question is, how many oranges has Rebecca? Does Rebecca have oranges? Or the last question is, how many pieces of fruits do Rebecca and Javier have in all? So I think that it would be easy for you to answer those questions since you already know addition. So if you want to learn more about mathematics, subscribe to this channel and share the video to help others. Watch out for our new math videos very soon. See you in the next video.